Guru's priceless teaching. There once lived a poor man in a small village. His clothes were old and torn, and his meals were often just enough to keep hunger away. Yet, every morning without fail, he would walk to his guru's ashram. There he swept the courtyard, fetched water, and helped prepare food for visitors. Only after finishing his work would he head off to the marketplace to sell small goods by the roadside. Every day after finishing his chores he would fold his hands and say to the Guru, "Please bless me so that I gain wealth. My life is full of struggles, Guruji. I dream of the day when I too can live happily." One day, the Guru looked into his eyes and asked calmly, "Is this why you come here to serve, so that you may become wealthy?" The poor man lowered his head and answered honestly, "Yes, Guruji, that is my only wish. I serve here because I hope your blessings will change my fate. I do not know when my days of happiness will come." The Guru smiled gently and said, "Do not worry. Opportunity is like a silent guest. It does not knock loudly, it slips in quietly and opens doors before you even notice." The man bowed and left. Time passed. Just as the Guru had said, opportunities came. His roadside business grew. One deal led to another, and soon he was no longer poor. He bought a small shop, then several shops. His name became known in the town. Wealth flowed into his home like a river after the rains. But with prosperity came busyness. Days turned into months, months into years. The ashram that he once visited daily faded into memory. Years later, when his hair had turned grey and his children were settled in wealthy homes, he woke up one morning with an emptiness in his heart. Despite his riches, he felt restless, as if something vital was missing. Without telling anyone, he walked back to the ashram he had once served in. He picked up a broom and began sweeping, just as he had in his younger days. The Guru, now older but still glowing with wisdom, noticed him and asked in surprise, "What brings you here after so many years? I hear you have become a very wealthy man." The man placed the broom aside and bowed deeply. His voice trembled as he spoke. "Guruji, I earned great wealth. I married my children into good homes. I have no shortage of money, but my heart has never known peace. I always thought of returning, but I was trapped in my own success. Guruji, you gave me everything I asked for, yet not peace of mind." The Guru's eyes softened. He replied, "My child, when did you ever ask for peace? You asked for wealth, and that is what you received. Life always gives what you seek, but rarely what you do not seek. So tell me, why have you come today?" Tears rolled down the man's cheeks as he fell at his Guru's feet. "From this day I do not wish for wealth nor comfort nor success. I only want to serve you, not for reward, not for gain, but simply for peace of heart." The Guru gently lifted him up and said, "Then listen carefully. Service done with expectation is like sowing seeds in barren soil. There will be no harvest. True service is done with love, without any thought of return. Wealth may be gained by asking, but peace of mind is a gift, earned only when the heart serves selflessly." The man's burden seemed to lift instantly. He bowed his head and said, "Now I understand, Guruji. The greatest treasure is not wealth but peace, and peace is found only in selfless service." From that day onward, the man served at the ashram with a free heart. Though he still had riches at home, he no longer clung to them. His real joy came from the simple act of sweeping the floor, carrying water, and serving others. For the first time in his life, he felt truly wealthy. Moral of the story: if you ask for riches, you may receive them, but your heart will remain restless. If you serve without expectation, life will bless you with treasures far greater than gold, peace, contentment, and inner joy. True wealth is not measured in coins, but in the calmness of the heart. If you like my story, please like, comment, and subscribe.